The roof of the stars was their canopy. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਾਂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ, ਚੰਦੋਆ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ਼ਸ਼ੋਭਿਤ ਹੈ. In that way, Maharaj was walking throughout this world. Stars were covering their head. ਚੋਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਭਾਈ ਬਾਲਾ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ ਸੀ ਚੋਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਰਦੇ, ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਅੰਦ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, the dunya that you can't see. And in that dunya, the air was doing Chor Sahib Maharaj. The fragrance of the trees, of the flowers, this was the toof at that time. Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, when they were in that avastha, in that zone of oneness with Maharaj, pura ekmik, in that zone they will close their eyes, they'll look at Bhai Mardana Ji, and they'll say, Mardaniya, Bani aayi hai. They say, Bhai Mardana Ji, the Bani has come to me. Sad Sangat Ji, we don't understand what Bani is. We don't understand where Bani comes from. Guru Sahib says, Tur ki Bani aayi, Jin sagli chint mitai. A Bani Turo aayi, Sad Sangat Ji. What does Tor mean? Tor means that place which is the essence, which is the seed of all of creation. Tor means that place from everything we see has come from. A Bani Toro Aiya is come from the very source of creation, the Creator themselves. Turki Bani Ai. What did that Bani do? Jin Sagali Chint Mitai. That Bani has come to take away all our chintama, our dukh, all the pains we feel, all the anxiety we feel, the depression we go into, the dark zones we go into. Guru Bani is here to give us that helping hand and take us all out of here. The Hukamnama today, Guruji was talking about this Bani. And the first Hukamnama of camp is the most important. It's the most important for us to take action. Why? Because that sets the theme of camp. That sets the stage of what we're going to experience for the next 4 and 5 days. These faces you see today are your new brothers and sisters. These emotions we will feel will last a lifetime. Sadhu Sangat Ji, I remember my first camp. I can still feel those feelings to this day. To this very day, I still feel that connection that I felt that day. Years ago. Bani. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj sitting underneath the canopy of stars. Look at Bhai Mardana Ji, say, Mardaniya, Bani aayi hai. Bhai Mardana Ji will play the rabab. And he's playing. He doesn't know what magic has got into his fingers. Bhai Mardana Ji doesn't understand himself what's happening to my fingers, how am I playing in this way. And when Guru Sahib sings that Bani, Sadhu Sangat Ji, imagine that voice, imagine that ras, imagine that la, imagine that flow of the Bani coming out of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj's mouth. And you know what's amazing? We don't just have to imagine it. We say this Bani is from the Mukhar Bind. Mukhar means from the mouth of Guru Sahib Ji. And when the Sangat sings that Bani, when we sing that Bani, that voice that you hear, the sound that echoes throughout the darbar, throughout this campsite is the voice of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Did that make sense? The voice that you hear today in the Kirtan, the voice you hear when the Hukamnama is taking place, the voice you hear even in the Katha, is the voice of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. They haven't gone anywhere. They're still here. Every single day when a Sikh reads Japji Sahib, and when we can't read it, we find ourselves in a struggle. We're struggling to read it. Guru Sahib placed that Gurmukh in your life who reads it to you. Those days, and I urge you, if that hasn't happened to your life yet, I urge you to do this Ardas. Maharaj, take care of my nitname. Mere ko nahi hona. ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈ Maharaj, you say this Bani is Vaho Vaho Bani Nirankar hai. This Jevada Avare na koi. Maharaj, you tell us this Bani, this Gurbani I'm looking at, is not just words, it's not ink on paper. It is the very form of God. It's the very form of that creator that we cannot see. Maharaj, you tell me that this Bani is so magnificent, so big. Then how can I read it myself? How can I, a normal person, a human being who has so many faults, who falls every single day, Maharaj, who's stuck in Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar, how can I read your Gurbani? How can I get to the state where you said, Eh Bani jo jiyo ho jana? How can I get to that level, that understanding of living life by following your path? I can't do it. And that's why we do Ardas. We put our hands together and say, Maharaj, I can't do it. But what I can do is understand where I am today. And Sahib Sangat Ji, every single one of us today is sitting in the Sharan of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Sare akho tan tan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Fir bokho tan tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. We're blessed to be sitting in that Sharan in the laps of Guru Nanak Dev Ji to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. All of us today, if the only thing we can do is understand how blessed we are. We've been given that golden entry. Some of us just came for 1 day, some of us came for 5 days, some of us came, but some didn't come, Sahib Sangat Ji. Some signed up and weren't able to make it at the last moment. Something happened, life happened. But the ones that are here, we're blessed. To sit in that Sharan of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Hun meri bhan, she's going to read Kirtan. And as she plays Kirtan, I want you to all sing and hear the voice of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Recognize that voice that's coming out is not my voice. Guruji in this moment is your voice. The voices that I hear is not the voices of Bir Singh, it's not the voice of Ekagar Jotor. It's not the voice of this person, that person. It is your voice. So aao Sahib Sangat Ji, Kirtan vich juriye te Maharaj de gun gaiye.
का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले राम राम। कोई खुदाई कोई सेवा गुसैया, सेवा गुसैया। कोई अल्लाह है, कोई अल्लाह है, कोई अल्लाह है, कोई अल्लाह है। कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले राम राम। कारण करण करी मां, कारण करण करी मां। कृपा तार रही मां, कृपा तार रही मां। कोई बोले राम राम, राम 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 राम। कोई बोले राम राम, राम 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 राम। कोई खुदाई कोई सेवा गुसैया, सेवा गुसैया। कोई अल्लाह है, कोई अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है। पाछे पिसते कोई सुरगिंदू, कोई पाछे पिसते कोई सुरगिंदू, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई खुदाई कोई सेवे गोसैया, सेवे गोसैया, कोई अल्लाह है, कोई अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है अल्लाह है, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई खुदाई कोई सेवे गोसैया, सेवे गोसैया, कोई अल्लाह है, कोई अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है अल्लाह है। कहो नानक जिन हुक्म पछाता, कहो नानक जिन हुक्म पछाता, प्रभ साहिब का दिन फिर जाता, प्रभ साहिब का दिन फिर जाता, कहो नानक जिन हुक्म पछाता, हुक्म पछाता, हुक्म पछाता, हुक्म पछाता, हुक्म पछाता जिन हुक्म पछाता, हुक्म पछाता, कहो नानक जिन, कहो नानक जिन, कहो नानक जिन, कहो नानक जिन हुक्म पछाता, हुक्म पछाता जिन हुक्म पछाता, हुक्म पछाता, प्रभ साहिब का, 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 दिन बीत जाता, दिन बीत जाता, दिन बीत जाता, दिन बीत जाता, प्रभ साहिब का दिन बीत जाता, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई खुदाई कोई सेवे गोसैया, सेवे गोसैया, कोई अल्लाह है, कोई अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है अल्लाह है, अल्लाह है अल्लाह है, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई बोले राम 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 राम, कोई बोले 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 राम
So many different traditions. What are they all doing? परमात्मा का नाम जप रहे हैं. They're remembering Vaheguru Ji, they're remembering God. There's so many different ways. Someone's saying Raam, someone's saying Khuda, someone's saying Allah. But that person they're remembering, Guru Sahib says, they live in our hearts. And that being who understands the hukam of Guru Sahib, they understand all the secrets of the world. They understand the person who understands their heart, they understand the secret of the universe. Bande khoj dil har roj. Maharaj says that if you call yourself a human being, Banda means a human being. Like, you know when your mom say, Banda Banja. Right? My mom said it to me a lot. Banda. Mana says, if you call yourself a Banda, Khoj. Khoj means to search. Dil means your heart. Har roj, every single day. Day in and day out. And how do you remember, how do you search that heart? By contemplating Vaheguruji, by remembering Vaheguruji. Because Vaheguruji is our very true form. So aao Saad Sangat Ji, akhilniyan panktiyan padh ke, and then we'll do Anand Sahib.
कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले राम राम, कोई बोले